Okay, so this house will fit in a 30 times 30. We're going to start off in this corner right here, and we're going to count up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Basically, we're going to go across 30 and down, and we're just going to fill this all in. So I'm going to use a little bit of world edit for this sort of stuff so you guys can pause, because otherwise the video will be like super long and people won't click on it for some reason. So yeah, so this is kind of like the best way to do it. So we've got our first little wall up like that. We're going to come out by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And then we're going to box this off as well. So this is going to go all the way to this side here and go all the way across. I don't know what it's going to look like. You guys probably know, because yeah, I'm going to fill the whole top in with the quartz. Yeah, basically what I do is I show it right at the end. I record it at the end and put it at the beginning. So if you were ever wondering, I get quite a few people going, no, he definitely knows what it looks like. I'm like, no, I really don't. I record it after. So we're putting this up, so it should basically meet with that, but we're not actually putting that up there. And this is going to go all the way across. Sorry, Mr. Chicken. He's chasing me. He's chasing me down. No, man. Right, so this is going to come all the way over here. So we're basically following the same lines, and we're going to enclose this in. I'm going to get a staircase into that area there, but we're going to close this as well. Close this over here, and I might have this as kind of like the house, and then we'll have the main house somewhere else. But yeah, so we're going to have a gap of 1, 2. On the third one, we're going to get the black block of your choice. I'm using the black hardened clay in Flow HD, but if you are in the default, I would probably use black wool maybe or something like that. So we're going 4 out like this. Once we've got the fourth one, we're going to have a 3 gap. Bring it up like that, and then we're going to do 1 extra like this. Just like that, should look quite nice. Now we're going to go to this side, we're going to do exactly the same. So on the third one and 4th out, so we go over here, we count 1, 2, 3 on the third one, 4 out, bring this to the top, and we're going to have the same gap as what we have over there as well. So we're going to have the 1, 2, 3 gaps, and then we're going to have this 2 going up here like this. Now at this end here, I'm going to have this extra pole that's going to come up past here, and this is going to go here as well. So making sure it's level with our black blocks that we've just placed, like this. And this is where we're going to actually have another overhang here. So we're going to bring this over like this, over the top here, like that. And then our overhang is going to come back from here. So it's going to go all the way back here to the back of this point. And this is going to go all the way back here as well. I'm not sure how high we should put it up, like that. Perfect. And then we're going to go up by 1, so that's 2 altogether. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We're going to bring this across. We might take some blocks out later, just to kind of add the pattern and the design, but if you guys don't want to do that, you don't want to take blocks out, because yeah, you don't have to do that either, so don't worry about that. So we're going to go across here, fill that in, and then we're going to go across like this. This is going to come over to here, and it's going to go to this point, making sure it's level with here. So you can always go like this to make sure it is level, but we're not bringing that up. So that is level there, and we're going to bring this all the way across now, like this, and bring it to this edge here. Then on the top here, I'm going to have some kind of a roof vent. So what we're going to do is we're going to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then we're going to go at the side here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then we're going to get our spruce wood, and we're going to fill that gap there in between there, bring it all the way back here to this front point here, and we're just going to make a square basically with this little bit here. And then on top of this, we are going to get our spruce slab, and it's going to basically go around it. I'm not too sure yet. Wait, yeah, okay. Right, now, so what we do here, we're going to fill in these white points here. Fill that in with the quartz. And then the same here. So this white point here with the quartz, we'll fill that in with the quartz. Like that. Looking nice. And then what we're going to do in the middle here, we're going to go like this. We're going to find our center point, which will be here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 at that side. So we'll bring it down here like this. And then making sure we're still on that center point, bring it all the way down to this point here. And then we're going to count 3, 4, 5. And then we're going to go 1, 2, 1. Same here. 1, 2, 1. And then we're going to go 2 diagonal. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2 diagonal out, 1 diagonal. We're basically doing a circle, so we're going to go out, diagonal 2, out again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then we're going diagonal in 1, 2, diagonal in 1, diagonal in 1, 2, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'll go up from the top so you can kind of see it. We've just kind of got a circle point there. Now this circle point is going to go all the way down to the ground, but I think I'll do one layer first. We'll see what it looks like. Because I kind of want this as like a topside swimming pool, so you can kind of jump off the top maybe and land in the balcony. It's a bit strange, but I don't know. I just wanted to do a bit of a different modern house from everybody else's that's usually doing them. So yeah, I'll bring this down. I'm only going to bring these 2 sides down because this is going to be kind of the pool area. So this should come down to here and join onto there. And then we're going to do the same for this one. So this one will come all the way down. There's my big bank over there that's kind of coming through. I only got 4K. Look at this. Sorry to in the middle of a tutorial. I only got like 4K views on that. For making a huge massive bank. It took me ages. So yeah, if you want to check that out, I'll put it down in the description. Right, I'll just check the time. Set time. Make it a little bit lighter. So yeah, let's come across here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Go all the way across. Like this, making sure it's level with this one. And then we do the same here, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then we can go all the way across and join it up with. Hopefully you can hear me over the grass. If not, I apologise. Yeah, so I'm going to fill this in. Fill this in with the whites going all the way across, so it should be joining onto these little bits here. If the sheep get out of my way, god damn it. And now there's alarms going off. This is why I can't do long tutorials really, because there's always something going down. Right, so you can make the pool as wide as you like. So I'm going to go down by 3 maybe. Like this. No, / set 0. Oh yeah, see you later sheep. That was my intention. That's what you get for messing with me. Look, there's the void. Wait, I'm gonna push her. Go down into the void. See you later. Maybe we could have a... No, he knows this. He knows he's going. See you later, mate. Plop goes the weasel. Right, so I'm gonna fill this in. Here. Make sure I don't do 0. Set, yes. And then I'm gonna do all these sides as well. Like this. Set quartz. Set quartz here. It's not the deepest pool because I'm obviously limited because I didn't make this world very big. It's only like 3 deep, isn't it, on flat worlds, so yeah, didn't work out too well. But there, we've got that, and now we can fill it in with water. What I like to do is just do something like this maybe on the bottom. Is just type in like any blue blocks, so like, I don't know, instead of quartz I'll just put blue. It seems to put like a blue block in, like that. And then we'll fill this in. What I kind of like to do is what, I don't think I'll do it actually. No, I'll just keep it simple like this. So we've got this, it's looking nice. Right, okay, let's fill these in. I don't know if you guys can actually hear the siren in the background. It's not a siren, it's just on the farm where I live. Where I live, up on the mountain way out of town, Saturday night, and the folks gather around. So I'm gonna have something like this. I kind of want a little waterfall coming out here, and I think it looks quite sleek as well. So it'd be like one off the ground there. And then this bit, I kind of want a cool diving board coming from here. Like, so maybe have a block there with that there. Maybe just have like the stair there, a stair going back, stair. Wait, let me figure this out. Let's do a block, yeah. A block and then a stair. And then we're gonna have to get some string for the rest of them and stuff. So we'll get some string out. You don't have to do all this. String. Let's get that string. And then we're gonna get some white carpets as well to balance on the string. So one piece of string, 2, 3. And then we can put 1, 2, 3 across here. Put one on the diving board back there. I think that looks pretty cool. So you'd have this, you go in, boom. And then you can jump into your thing here. And let's get a water source of some form coming out of this point. Some water flowing out of here, water flowing out of here. I kind of want to do something on the top so it's not just kind of a circular. I kind of want to do this. Okay, so we'll bring this up here. This will be brought up to the same height as our pool here. So we can bring this across like this. Bring that in there. We can take something out like, I don't know, something like that, you know, and then we can stick a window in there later. Now we'll bring this across, going all the way across, making sure it's level with that top one there. Bring that up. Bring this one over here. It's kind of like a swimming centre, I guess. A swimming centre house. Who can complain? Then I'm going to get my world edit. I'm sorry I use world edit, but at the end of the day, you can imagine. I spend a lot of hours editing, you see. So if I was to spend even more time, I probably wouldn't have been able to get any videos out for you guys. So try not to complain too much. Okay, let's see. I kind of want this as so obviously we'll have this. I want this round to here, and then this round to here as well. Let's kind of box it off here, and then the only way into the pool could be down from this area. So we'll fill that bit in here, fill that bit in here, like going all the way across. Fill that in. So the only way into the pool would be down from these points here and here. So I'm thinking we need some kind of staircase coming down from this point here. So I'm gonna go under and then keep bringing it down. So I'll speed this a little bit up. Okay, so we've got that now. We've got these stairs coming down. Now what I'm wanting to do is bring a black thing going up from here. So we might actually 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 take it out of here and bring this up to the point of joining onto here. So you can actually bring it through there. I don't know how this is going to look, but hopefully it looks quite cool. Bring this all the way up to the top. I kind of want it joining onto the roof here. Like that. All the way up here. And then slats over this roof here. And then we can bring it through the roof, which is here, this point here. So as you can see, we'll bring it down through here. 4 gaps, I would say. Bring that 4 gaps here. And then we could always do this going over the top, so it's kind of like locked in, so it's kind of like holding it. It's kind of cool. On the outside I might do some just normal railings there. Down here we'll put a block on each one, going all the way down. Might even put two actually, just to in case of stairs as it goes down. But at the same time we could have something like this, kind of block it up, and then just have a window at that side, making it look a bit more sleek. And let's see, have that so it kind of looks like it's locked into it, and then we can have some glass panes. I kind of want to use some different glass panes, but I'm going to use these. Get these all interlocked in. Let's see. Yeah, that's pretty cool. And then here as well, we can have that one going down there. So that looks pretty sleek. Here we need a doorway. So I'm going to do a 2 extra here. And then we can have like a big vast open doorway here. But at the top here we can have this going at the top, and then we can have one of those sliding doors, because we're fancy like that. Like going to the top, that coming out like that, and then we can put something like, it doesn't have to be an oak one, you can kind of change these around. So it's one of those sliding doors like that, so you can kind of just get through. We'll put some plants on the side there, some plant pots. That's cool there. I kind of want to pull these out, like maybe just a random design, just like 3 coming out there. I know it's really random, but I just think it might look quite nice. And then at the top of here I kind of just want some sort of space where I can just fill this going across here like that, fill this going across like this, and then we can have this kind of open plan. Let's do one more there. And then at this side we've got that wall, but at the same time I kind of want to have like a little room that we can kind of get to, but maybe not. So we'll bring this at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bring it over so it's level with this, so it'd be like 4 over. In fact, we'll fill this in with this stuff, the spruce. Let's change the time again. Get that time on. Time set 1000. It works. And then we can have something like this. That's the roof here. And then let's see, we'll just have the normal glass blocks in this bit here. Bit of an overhang, keeping it looking nice. And then here as well, I kind of want to turn these into glass walkways, so you can kind of get over to the other side. So something like that, that's looking nice. Right, we'll get these in. This is going to be filled up like this. Get that in, and that in. And then here as well, I'm going to bring that white block like that. Bring this down. And then at this side, we can kind of bring this over here to meet this side. And then I want to dig this stuff out here. We'll have a staircase coming down from there. We can fill an extra one there, like that. And then I want to dig this out. So from here to here. Let's just set 0, like that. And then I want to bring the staircase down from here a little bit more. We're going to take out all this as well, so this will all be taken out within our perimeter. So it's basically to level with that. Set 0, and this as well. Set 0, and I kind of want to bring this up to the point of the staircase. So it's just underneath that bit. And then this bit kind of will have like a little wall here. And then this bit will go down into a staircase here. And then we'll double this wall up. Just there. We'll have this one here. We'll actually replace that so we can double that wall up a little bit more. So there's only a 2 gap there. And it just means it fits in perfect for when we're doing the extra stair for going up there, which looks quite sleek and nice. Now on the bottom of here, you could decide to put it in white. I think I'm going to do it in stone maybe. Stone. You could do it in whatever you like. I think a stone path like that might be quite nice. Let's fill all this out. We're going to have some other stuff in there. Let's get the stone going all the way across here. Set stone. And same here as well. So we'll have a few chairs out here and some bushes. Now we're going to have to work on this little bit here. Let's fill this bit in here. This will have to be quartz. You could have a little staircase going down there. You can maybe have some storage behind here, but I would probably block it up like this. Just take out these on the stairs here. So you just got kind of like a little room of something. Now this area here, we're going to have to extend this black back. And then I'm going to have one open here. And I'm going to have this white one here. Bring it up to this point. And then when it comes to coming across here, we can go like that, but double it up for the white one that's coming down here. Just to make it look a little bit more sleek, like it kind of works. And then we can bring this down where this black point joins there. That one should be joined on. Now we can have an open sort of door as well on this one. I think I'm just going to kind of put a step like this. Steps like that. So it looks quite nice as it's coming in. And we're going to have 2 bits here as well. So we're going to have a white pillar coming up from this point. And then we're going to have this like this. We can have this a bit more open, but I guess we can kind of do this little bit here like that, and then we can have our little bits coming up. And as we did it on the other side, I think what I'll need to do actually is bring that across there and then put the stairs on like that. Looks quite nice that way. Put the stairs across this one as well, full block at the top of it. And then we can do our little ones here, like that. Across here, maybe, I'm thinking, we'll kind of fence it off like this. And then I'm going to do the same here as well. So you can't get out of this area. It kind of curls round like that. That's looking nice, looking sleek, modern, contemporary. Okay, so this is where I want the walkway. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. I'm just kind of follow it round like this. Follow round the whole thing. In fact, let's just fill it all in from here. You can still see the circle, and it makes it a lot easier for when people are trying to figure out how to do this. It'll just confuse a lot less people this way, so yeah, so we're going down the side here. As you can see, we've got 2 gaps. So we're basically extending this little bit and just bringing it all the way along and filling the rest in between. Like that. Fill all this stuff in. And then we can kind of glass it off. I don't know if I want to have like an extended room. How do we get up there? Oh, there is a staircase down there. We need another way to get into that little area. Let's see. I think something like this. We could have an open door here maybe. You could do something like this. We've got a little open door here, and then we can have like this and put a staircase there as you come up. we're going to put some greens and stuff at the side here, just to make it look a little bit more pleasing. Some grass at the side there. You can even have, like, I don't know, different pots. Like, looks nice. And then for this bit, I kind of use this glass around here. Hoo-hoo, this is looking really nice. It's looking very, very nice. I'm liking it a lot. Right. I'm going to get this black one, maybe extending a bit more. Will it look good? Who knows? But we're going to do it anyway. So an extra 2 like that. And then this just means we can actually fence this bit off. And it'll be less awkward. Work a lot better. Okay, so we've got that going across here. And I kind of want to extend this little bit here. Yeah. Do you know what? I'm gonna do this. Like that. Ooh, that's looking nice. Bring this going across here. Like this. Bring this across here. And then we can fill this top part in. Just all the way across here. So quartz, like that. And we can fill that top roof in a little bit later. Across here, I'm gonna have to have some kind of pillar, I think. Just have the one pillar coming up here. And this is so we can join it to the same height as this. I'm going to bring this over as well. Might have it at the same height. And fill this little bit in. This is completely random and freestyle, so if it's not the best, I do apologise. But I kind of like it. I think it's alright. I'm quite pleased with it. On the inside here, we're going to double this up. And this is for the pure reason we can go like this. Oh. Get to that point. I think I might actually get black here and extend it there, so it just kind of curls around, and I might actually have it going into the pool down from this area. I think that's quite cool. Cool little thing there. This side here, we definitely need to fence this off, I think, because there's going to be a lot of people falling. So you kind of only want to go in there if you are diving. Let's get that time set, which is always a good thing. But yeah, definitely slap that like button if you like modern houses like this. It definitely gives me that motivation to want to build more of these, because I do enjoy them and everything, but it does take a lot of time, and yeah, it just feels like sometimes if people don't like them, what's the point doing them, you know? But yeah, right, I'll take it to this point, because I don't want to be greedy and all of that. Let's get this filled in. Very sleek modern house, I would say. Right, from this point here, so we have got a gap of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're going to go like this. We're going to grab our 1, 2, 3 like this, and this is going to go up, and then we can fill these in with the glass. And then this bit at the back, we can obviously take more slats out of here so it looks better, but I kind of like that plain open feel. It kind of feels good. Let's get this over to here like this. I'm gonna have to figure out let's get just a block of glass in here. Boom, like that. We can fill the glass in here as well, so you can just pause the video, get that filled in. slash set glass. Are you kidding me? Set glass. There we go. That's better. Don't be messing around. Okay. So on the inside here, I want to do the same thing with the black stuff. So we're going to get some of this black here. And we're going to count 1, 2, 3, 4. 3 spaces, 1, 2. Bring these up to the top as our support beams. Bring this one up to the top as well. Super simple. And then we can fill this glass in. But what I'm going to do here is I'm going to fill the bottom with black and fill the top in with black and go like this. Fill it in. Just want to see what it looks like on the outside. Let's have a look. Yeah, I kind of like that. That's nice and modern. Let's get this balcony going around here. That's kind of a full balcony. And then I kind of want it open plan. Let's get this bit going around from here. And then this could stop there. And then we could have like this going up to the top maybe. Yeah, that's nice. I kind of want this actually, this extra one here. So it kind of stops there, doesn't look funny. This one can come round here. I kind of want it joined on like that because I'm actually going to put some bushes on that layer. I might double layer it because what I'm going to do here is place one there, one either side. And then one either side here. We're going to get our slabs now. Get a little slab, one there. This coming all the way around. Stop. That one in there. This coming across here. And then we can get some bush, which it could be a bush of your choice. Just to kind of make it look a little bit more decorated and stuff. If you want, you can have like 2 high maybe. I think that might look quite cool still. Like that. That's the only thing, it sticks to those glasses, but oh well, can't win everything. I'm gonna have, did I use stone before at the front? Just 2 here, like that, for this wall here. Just have something like this, you know. Doesn't have to be perfect, there can be different ones, you can have different sorts of glass, you kind of experiment with it, what you prefer. I think something like that's fine. So we've got that, now we need to make this little bit just a little less open plan, as you would say. So I'm going to put one here, we're going to bring these up to the top. So it joins onto here, this one joining onto the top here, and then I'm going to have like a little room that you kind of enter. So 1, 2, 3, one to the side, bring this up so it joins onto this here, and I kind of want to make it so you have 2 there, 2 there, this one come up to the top, join onto that one, and then we can get our full glass coming all the way down here and joining onto the roof just so it looks a little less funny. Let's get that one there as well. Wait, where's my glass? Lost my glass then. Bring this up to the top. We can bring it along the top here, like this, and like this, and then we kind of go into this bit, block this area up, block this area up, so it kind of leads to outside. You can have like these 2 door panel things that kind of open up and you can shut them up at night, and then maybe 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 3, and then we can take out just kind of something like that. So that's in the middle there, and then for the doorway we could have maybe this. No. We can have it going from this point because it just joins into here. And then this point would be obviously up with that one. This we can have going across, but I'm going to actually extend it here. So it kind of joins on there. I kind of want to leave this open plan. Make the black there. Bring it out a little bit more. Bring this one here as well. And then join that in. And then at the very top, let's have a look what it's like at the front. Might get that black there. Something like that. And then across the top here, I kind of want to keep this enclosed in. So you can't see that from that position. And there as well. And bring this round. Might actually circle it round like this. So we'd have to go underneath like this. Making sure we're following that design pattern. And then we can stop it when it ridges in there. And maybe what we could do is just get the white so it kind of like fixes in there. Could do the same here. And then out the front, we can have something like this, kind of locked in. Can even have this bit so it kind of like follows the design of it. It kind of locks in, something like that. If you don't like it, you can always change around like little bits and stuff. Even if you just wanted it straight across here, you know, you could either just panel that bit up and then just have this going across so it's straight, and then underneath there you can use it as kind of like a light source, so you can just put the one in there, put a light source up there, so I don't know, just glowstone or something, glue, and then you can put some trapdoors on it or something like that. So that's letting a little bit of light through, and I think just something like that, just something simple at this bit. And then for like these little bits, you could have like another thing here where you're having your bush at the side to hide those kind of areas. Let's have another one at this side here as well. So it'll go up there. You know, you can kind of like mess around with it a little bit, but I think I'm going to leave it right about there. But I think it's quite a cool house. It's changed this time. Yeah. It's pretty sleek, pretty modern. Like here as well, you can do the same thing where if you want to take some out, this is what I mean about taking some out. If you're not happy with certain bits and you think it could do with adding a little bit more, like out the back here, you could have something like this, you know. And maybe if you wanted more lights out here, maybe if you wanted it level with this, making sure it's level with that, going all the way across. Making sure it's level with that side. That's letting a little bit more light into the building. And you can obviously add a bit more on, put some stuff around it. You can add all sorts of stuff. But I kind of like that. It's a good start to a modern house, I feel. Anyway, guys, I'm almost addicted. I really hope you enjoyed this. You can obviously get the interior and kind of do stuff like this. You can kind of have like modern seating arrangement like that, just like little seats on the side, and you can have some bushes running around the place so it kind of feels a bit more lived in. Same with here, if you wanted like, I don't know, odd stuff like this, and then in the middle you can have your bushes. It's quite sleek, quite modern and stuff. Let's go into here. So you've got this open plan, and then if you would like, obviously you can have like a staircase coming down from here. It could be completely random, you know. Let's plop a hole through here so we can let that light through. Let it shine, let it shine. You know, something like that, and then you can keep it modern still and just have the glass kind of coming down, cascading, and then you can separate different rooms and stuff for like different things, but I'm gonna kind of leave it open plan. But yeah, something like that. You can decorate however you like. You can obviously extend it out the back here, and then you could start making bedrooms and like different things like that. But I think for now, yeah, there you go. There's your new modern house. And make sure you slap that like button and subscribe. I shall catch you in the next video. Peace.